5 minutes. Oh, we got tea going too, y'all. Yeah, we got some tea in this thing. Appreciate that light early, within less than a minute. Got some good lemon tea. Man, I woke up, man, freezing, boy. I sleep with that AC on, bruh. I sleep with the AC on 60. Yeah, I got to have it ice cold to go to sleep. To get some good sleep, it got to be ice cold to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to get some good sleep, it got to be ice cold to me. You feel me? But we live though. We gonna go live. Get this live stream out the way. Out the way. How y'all doing, though, bruh? How y'all doing? Superstar Fion, if that's you, I'm surprised, brother, that you hit that like button, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bruh. I'm surprised that you hit that like button, bruh. And the reason why I jumped and said Superstar Fion is that you're the only one that I know that got my shit set on goddamn no bell with notifications hit, bruh. You the only one. You the only one, bruh. And why I say you, the reason I say you, brother, is because you waiting on that 5 minute mark set on subscribers mode. Now you ain't subscribed to me because you think by you not being subscribed to me, you think that I ain't gonna help him out, but you help me out with the view, bruh. Once you reach so many subscribers, you don't need another subscription. You really just need the fucking view then. You know? Like if I never gained another subscriber, it's not gonna stop the motion, because the motion then will be collecting your views. Follow me now. I ain't just talking because I got lips. You know, I'm talking to you, nigga. I want you to know the business, bruh. The business. Yeah. Now y'all come sip tea with me. Cuz Cuddy sips tea. I know he's sipping tea, but when he sips his tea, he's using his chat for donations and sipping tea. Big difference. Because I ran out of my tea, I'm going to tell y'all the tea that I'm sipping. Pure leaf. Brewed from the finest breweries in Mississippi. Yes. Good shit, y'all. You can drink it cold or you can heat it up. Me, in the morning time, I sip warm tea. Coffee, you know, but tea has the same, as coffee does. It's a mojo collector, all about the mental form of a statistic. Black people love to sip tea. White people love to sip tea. People love to sip tea. But I want to get on here and talk about a few things. And I was going to let at least 10 people get in here first before I start talking about it. Let me get my book, because I write my notes down that I want to, touch up on. And these is what I want to touch up on. I got a diary slash Bible. This is going to be a Bible once it's completed of the things that Pew TV has went through. A flash of the notes real quick. Bim. I can't show y'all all the notes. I can't let y'all see all the notes, but we're gonna collect it. We're gonna touch up on some shit. Cause this some real live jive right here, bruh. First, the season change. The change of the season. Yeah. Y'all go get y'all flu shots if y'all ain't got y'all flu shots yet. Go get y'all flu shots. Look into that. Because people getting sick. If you gotta deal in public situations, go ahead and get your flu shot. Cause health is wealth, bruh. If you ain't got good health, your wealth go down. If you're a person that's used to earn, and now you got to deal with the state giving you money, whatever state that you in, you're not going to make the money that you can make from the state giving you a check than you can when you go out here and you physically get to earn yourself. You know, me, I was always the one that was saying, man, I don't have to go take no flu shot. And, as I got older and I realized that, well, it would just be me taking care of me in life. Man, shout out to my support team. I have a support team as well. They want to be anonymous. They don't want to be known. And I get that. I respect that, because if you got a person that help you behind the scenes that don't want to be known, and you put them out there on the spot, hey, man, I told you I didn't want to be known, then they'll back away. A lot of people don't do things for the camera. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to be known. I had somebody get mad at me because I promoted their channel. Nah, man, I come watch you, man. If I did something for you and I say what's up to you, I don't want you to throw me, hey, y'all subscribe to such and such because I did something for you. Yeah, I feel you. I got you. I got you. September the 12th, something happened to me that I'll never forget. I had a dream in March about what's happening today. And perception is a reality. I always try to tell y'all that perception is a reality. If you think it and you feel it, it's that. But don't be, that can go a lot. That right there it's people could take that and start spinning narratives with shit. It ain't always the way that you probably think it is, bruh. There's a certain kind of feeling that you have. You don't just say, oh, I feel like I'm gonna make it. Yeah, that's a thought that you should have. But it's a certain kind of feeling that there's a possibility, man. I'll never see $1 billion in life. You may wake up and just want to think that because, well, you got to start thinking it first and for it to happen. Yeah, but that's not always necessarily true. Okay, it's 9 of them in there. Y&W Melly trial. Y&W Melly. They saying that Cortland Henry snitched on Melly. Man, we need to who gives a damn about snitches, bro? We don't go in life talking about no snitching, because that's stupid. An older, let's say a 40-year-old man sends a 17-year-old kid on a mission to do some dumb shit. That 17-year-old kid just trying to fit in with the gang, fit in with his elders, and trying to, make a name for himself in his neighborhood, go out on a mission to do some stupid shit because this man sent him on that mission. Okay, yeah, you did that. You sent that man on that mission, and you say, well, I chose this life. Yeah, but you made a decision with a non-adult brain. The adult brain is not fully an adult thought. until the person at least hits the age of 25 years old. At 25 years old, then your brain is supposed to be at a stage in life to where your decision making is different than when you were 17. 40-year-old's thought process brain is more equipped than a 25 or 17-year-old. But at least at 25 years old, you're old enough to make your decisions to where you got to really stand on those decisions. I can't expect a 17-year-old to make a decision at 17 and say, oh, bro, you got to stand on that decision for the rest of your life. No, we got to stop that. So no snitching was a phrase that was put out to keep snaky, slime ballish people out of trouble. If I'm a snake and I'm a slime ball, right? And I don't have the balls to go do this hit myself, so I'm gonna go manipulate a 17-year-old to make him go do that. And I tell him, if you tell, boy, snitches get stitches. That's stupid. I can't hold that dude accountable to that. Cortland ain't 20. The boy ain't even 25 years old yet. When he made his decision to drive those dead bodies to around and to pull up at that hospital, go in there and tell those lies, the boy wasn't nothing but 20 years old, 19, 20 years old. Melly was older than the Cortland, but not that older than him to where Melly's decision was grown. Now, double homicide, double unaliving, and he's your friends. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. That's the DP, the death penalty. Might have said that to scare you, bro. And they probably just looking to give you life without the possibility of parole. I think that's probably what Melly's gonna get. I don't think he's gonna get the death penalty. They took it off the table, then they put it back on the table. I think the worst scenario, the boy would get life without the possibility of a parole. Hey, what's up, Manifest Reality? Happy Sunday to you too, bro. Hope everyone is well in this wonderful world. Man, look, my circle is great. I have a circle now. Well, I've had a circle. My circle is wonderful, bro. On this beautiful Sunday morning. I woke up at 5 o'clock as usual. 5 o'clock is the time that I usually get up because I work Monday through Friday and I have to get up at 5 o'clock. So on Saturdays and Sundays, by me doing this the last 5 days straight, knowing that I gotta earn to go to, you feel me? That is awesome to hear. You're feeling wonderful. Right time to rise and start the day. That's right, bro. Start the day with a little caffeine, a prayer, and a live stream. I want to go live now because the NFL game will be on later on. And during my game, I don't want to be, are we going to sports bet today? Probably not. I got so much stuff that I need to take care of. I don't have time to be betting and gambling and stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff that now I do know that betting could be an earn. Yeah, I do know that. But taking that loss is a big setback. So is it worth the gamble? I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it is worth the gamble. Yeah, let me stop that right now before I start saying and making myself contradicting, because there's a possibility in the next hour I'm gonna say, man, I'm finna go bet me a ticket. You see, then y'all gonna be all like, man, I thought you said this and that. So let me shut my mouth. What's up, Straight Up? I like that name, bro. Straight Up. Y'all be coming up with some wonderful YouTube handlebar names, bruh. I like that. Straight Up. You getting ready to start dinner? What you cook? You must be having a big dinner today. What time is it on your side of the world? Straight up, Pew spends all his money on coloring his beard. Old face says, "Oh, straight up, man. Come on, bruh. One thing for sure, two things for certain, man. That type of stuff doesn't get to me anymore. And I know who you are. It's all good. I'm not gonna say what you spend all your money on, bro, because my get back might strike a nerve on that. But I will talk to you tomorrow about your comments, sir. But thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you joining the live stream. And I enjoyed myself today. I didn't wake up with a hangover. I didn't wake up with a hangover. I woke up constipated, but I didn't wake up with a hangover. I'll take the constipated feeling over the hangover. Hangover comes with headache, stomach ache, all that. Constipation, you just feel a little bloated. But you got a pill you could take for that. And you just be on the top. Matter of fact, since I don't have to work today, I think I need to take that pill right now. I do watch everyone else enjoy. Oh, yeah, that's what's up, bruh. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okra, turnip, turmeric rice, curry chicken, steamed fish, fried dumplings, fresh lotus salad, and bean pie. God, dog, manifest reality. You got a hellified dinner going on right there. Now, I'm not racist, so don't take what I'm about to say as a racist thing. But steamed fish and curry chicken, fried dumplings, the way you put your commas in the right places, your your word put together, all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that one right there where it need to be. He say, Mob and Mac remind me of those albino twins on Bad Boys. Hey, you ain't lying though. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dog. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. That plea deal. Cortland took that plea deal. Cortland Henry was facing 16 years. They had a 16-year plea deal with time served, and you only do 85%. So with the time served and the 85%, this man got 10 years. He will be out in his 30s. He'll be 35 years old when he's released from the penitentiary. I think he caught a hellified deal. But what this does to Melly, you are fried, brother. You're fried, bro. It's over with. Melly, you're cooked. You're done. It's over. YNW Melly will get life without the possibility of parole. He will spend the rest of his days writing appeals that will go unnoticed. And because he tampered with the witnesses and the jury selection pool and all that extra shit, they know his lawyers and them still think Melly got a chance to make them millions and millions of dollars. So they're out in the world doing dirty deeds, allegedly, to get this man free. The state and the prosecution gonna be like, look, you put us through years of embarrassment by trying to make us look crazy. Oh, bruh, we're going to give it to you. And we're going to give it to you raw. No Vaseline. Yeah. So that right there, yeah. And then the piggyback off of that snitch shit on the Young Thug thing. Thug, you a trip, bro. You a trip, Lil Boosie. You a trip. I got a video that's uploading right now as we speak about Lil Boosie being a hypocrite, bruh. to what he is. Boosie, we don't believe nothing you say no more, bro. Nothing you stand on, bruh. We don't believe in that. And when I say we, I mean we as the community that thought that you were the spokesman for hood N-word stuff. Is over with, bruh. It's over with you, Boosie. I'm pulling your coat, G. Your coat has been pulled. So you can hang that up, brother. Yeah, we ain't going with that no more. We don't feel you for that bullshit no more, Boosie. I want you to know that, bruh. And when I say this with my humble opinion and my point of view. We don't feel you no more, bro. So leave that alone. Now, let me get a sip of my canteen. I've been doing a lot of hollering, getting off in people's asses. I ain't gonna speak on that, but yeah, expressing how I feel about certain shit to the people in the real world. They know who they are. One of them in here right now as we speak. And, you know, this is people I know in real life. Hold on now. I gotta read everybody's comment because without y'all, it wouldn't be me. Without you, there's no me. Without you, Batman, there's no me, as the Joker speaks. Okay, read down. I do watch them. I read that one. Great. Don't have you. Yeah, I don't have a hangover. Yeah, the albino opinion. I reside in that same place with a young dude caught that case. We are in a cultural state. Oh, so you're in Florida. Okay, that's what's up, bruh. Theresa Ross. What's up, Miss Ross? Not a rich here, but very studied. It just takes understanding, and I have lived life both very rounded. Okay, that's what's up, bruh. Why are you screaming so much? Yeah, I can share a few detailed things. Sometimes you gotta express how you feel to certain people for them to get the message. And to keep me from putting my hands on a motherfucker or for them to put their hands on me, I have to express it verbally. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be in a environment to where violence is frowned upon, if that makes any sense. So you gotta holler. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get off in some ass. You see what I'm saying? Raw dogging. Give it to them raw. Don't even you ain't got to put the letter in the envelope type shit. Let's continue with our notes here. Pulling coats, taking notes, baby. So, Young Thug, we know you a snitch, bro. We know you a hypocrite. We know you're a gatekeeper to hip-hop. Well, at least was a gatekeeper to hip-hop. Atlanta, y'all all got to stand up and hold that L together. State of Georgia is in a panic attack because they went all these years, at least a decade, of allowing skinny jean, dress wearing, fingernail painting male figures to run a cultural thing that the whole United States all of a sudden now, you know, want to be, oh, nah, man, we ain't with that. Why y'all ain't with that? Y'all was just with that. Why y'all ain't with that now? Huh? Answer the damn question. People in Georgia talking about, oh, no, he wasn't talking about me. Yeah. But y'all do know snitching happens every day, bruh. And only people who rap actually think that snitching is bad. You know, they got people that say, if I know I didn't do it and I'm blamed for it and I know who did it, I'm telling. Is that snitching? If you know you didn't do something, and if you didn't have a conversation with the person that your co-defendant, hey, bro, if we get caught, this is what's gonna be said. Don't say nothing. And you agree to it, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing, man. And y'all get caught, and now that's snitching. That's wrong, because you had a verbal agreement that, okay, if we got caught, I was gonna stay silent, you stay silent, and let these people figure this out on their own. Instead, you ran the first opportunity that you got when you was able to sit down with law officials. It was, I didn't do it, which is good enough. Just say, I didn't do it, I want to see my lawyer. I refuse to speak to you without a lawyer. I need a court-appointed lawyer or something. They can give me some kind of advice of what I need to say, this or that. They got professionals in certain fields that can tell you that. But the first thing you do is you run and you tell. You run and you tell. Come on, bruh. I can't feel you for that, bruh. I can't feel you for that, man. Hell nah. I got to add one more subject to this. Hold on. All right. That. Talked about that. Man, salute to that great friend of mine. That person knows who they are. They don't want to be said name on camera. I had to salute them though, because it was a note, and I do want to make sure that I covered it. That I got an angel, a real live angel that is man, it feels good to know that there are good people out here in the world. I'm a good person. I help out more than I am helped. So to actually have some kind of help, it makes me feel like, you know, the things that I do for people has come back. And salute about that van life. No, that's not the anonymous person, but that's a person that was on here that's a real live helper. You know, you got real live helpers in the world, bruh. And regardless if you feel like, if you're on the outside looking in, that, oh, you don't deserve that help, like with the Scar thing, I'll no longer say to tell his people to stop doing for him. They just got to see that this man don't want to help himself. They got to see that. But because they know they're really disabling him. Because your help ain't always going to be around, bro. And if you crutch a person to never know how to get it himself, they're not going to, it's not going to end well in the future. Yeah. Rappers don't represent a state. I disagree. Every rapper that gets on, every rapper represents their state. Yeah. Young Thug represents Atlanta. When I was saying Atlanta basically came together and put Young Thug on this pedestal that he was the spokesman. You know, they accepted a man wearing a dress and telling me he's not that way. Like, you can't put on a dress and tell me that you're not a homosexual. You can't tell me that. But he did it. He put on dresses, skirts more than one time, painted his fingernails, uh, dyed his hair pink, purple, all that extra stuff, super flamboyant, and told me that he's a real stepper. He's a real P. He got the hose, bruh. Come on, bruh. You ain't gonna shit in my face and tell me it's pumpkin pie. Come on. And straight up, don't be controversial on my shit, bro. Now, we had a discussion yesterday. Now, we're not gonna do that, bro. Come on now. Not originally from me. Okay, I read that one already. Read that already. It's crazy how all these sidewalk guys have their opinions on street guys these days. Social media. Sidewalk guys. They're still outside, right? Even if I'm on the porch, I'm outside the house. If I'm walking the sidewalk, I'm still outside, right? But until you do something to this sidewalk guy, what makes you better than me? And how do I know that you a street guy? What makes you a street? What have you done in life to make you a street guy? Straight up. You name one thing you did in life that makes you a street guy. And I think I'll beat your ass. So if you the person who I think you are, I'll fuck you up. On Jesus Christ. So this sidewalk guy will beat the fuck out your ass, boy. Straight up. Whether it's that white boy who I think it is, or if it's that other little motherfucker, I think I'll beat your ass. Straight up. So don't take my humble opinion and think I'm just this bitch ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? And I am allowing you to pretend to be anonymous and we laughing it off now. But yeah, you're watching me and behind a fake page with a fake name. And you claim to be street. Why just put your real name and let me know who it is? You'll get more respect. So right now, you're the sidewalk guy. For correction, Pew, does the current culture of rap music industry, is it not representative of all people? Yeah, well, because the world goes by statistics. So I may not agree with something as a black person, but the way black people think as a whole, I have to be a part of that. So yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. The proposition that states should accept music artists based on personal culture raises complex issues surrounding definitions, fairness, and potential for censorship. You just kind of, speak in layman terms. I wasn't this. Oh yeah, I know it's that white boy. That's that right there. Yeah. That's that narcissist shit that we were talking about yesterday. Hey, you, get the fuck on, bro. Oh, and I'm not riding in the water truck tomorrow. I mean the tech truck. I will be sleeping in the water truck in the back. Yeah. So pick up the other guy. We ain't gonna say no names. And you go on about your business. And that's nothing personal on you. I'm not comfortable in the tech truck. I'm trying to catch me a couple of Z's. That little thing sitting right there. Your ass over there talking. I ain't know. I'm finna sit in the back. And the other one, I'm gonna go to sleep. But yeah, you just cleared it up with that thing right there. I know you, bro. Come on, man. You're a fool, boy. That big guy said it. Until somebody whoop his ass, he gon', You'll never change, bruh. But you all right with me. I just know how to deal with you from afar. Yeah, that'll be on my next topic. Matter of fact, I gotta get you out of here. Yeah, okay, bro. I forgot that is you now. Cause yeah, a bunch of black people said that he's not really a white guy. So in his mind, he thinks he's not a white guy now. Boy, you something serious, boy. Did you walk your dogs this morning? Go find something to do, bruh. I'm finna block you and get you out of here. And so we ain't got to talk no more back and forth. That guy right there something serious, boy. High use on channel. Hey man, some people, let me discuss something real quick. You got people in this world, bro. They are who they are. They're gonna be who they are. Just because you blocked, you ain't got to go nowhere. I need you to hear this. And I'm not necessarily talking about you. That's what you'll say. You got some people in the world, bro, that just, they know what they do. They know their type of personality. They know that they're a feather ruffler. I hope your wife's sitting here listening too, because she, out of all people, catches the bad end of the stick because she has to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And it's terrible. She knows exactly what I'm talking. Now don't turn it off. Let her sit there right there and listen. You got some people in the world that know they get up under people's skin. They know it. And they purposely do it because they like to see that reaction. They love to see it. I'll make this motherfucker mad. Yeah, yeah. And the minute that person bug up on their ass and tell them about themselves, oh no, man, I wasn't doing that like that. No, I wasn't doing that. And then when because they know you're not really a uproaring kind of person, they know you're going to be like, oh yeah, man, maybe I overreacted. I'm sorry. And then they be like, yeah, man, I love you, man. Yeah. And then when they see you get back normal, they do the same thing over and over again. So that ride on Lincoln Road, yeah, man, fuck you. Fuck with you. I fuck with you to my advantage points. But other than that, I don't even fuck with you. You're blocked over here, bro. We can't see what you write. Oh, what's up, soccer boy? What you got going, bro? Yeah, you got narcissist. That's not the right word. Well, whatever the word that you are, that's what you are. Well, I'm gonna call it a narcissist. That's what I'm gonna call it. Now create another page, subscribe to my channel so I can get the subscription, and come back and pretend to be someone else. But I'm smart enough to know, oh, bro, that's you. Acceptance could lead to a system that is difficult to implement and risks. And here's the issue with not on. Hey, bro, manifest reality. Look, let me tell you something, bro. It's too early for all of that. That what you got going, bro. Break it down into layman terms, brother. Because see, what you're doing is you want to see if I can read, okay? And you want to see if I can read and comprehend what you're saying. And we not on here for that. We on here to discuss what I got in my notes. Now, this white boy just come through here and almost just stirred me off point. I had to get him up out of here. Well, the white boy who thinks he's not white because he was told by all black people on his environment that he's not white. Then now all of a sudden now he just thinks he's not white. No, brother, you are who you are. And it's okay to be white. Sometimes I wish I was white so I can get away with certain things. It is what it is. Uh, what's y'all football picks today, man? On with other shit. Me personally, I think Dallas gonna beat the hell out of my Giants. So y'all, as a Giant fan, look, let me explain something to you. I know we not gonna beat Dallas today. I know we not gonna cover the points. I know whether we could still lose, but you could cover the point. We not gonna cover the points. Dallas gonna kick our ass. Shit, that's a fact. Dallas Cowboys is gonna kick our ass, bro. All right, new week goes. Staying away from people that I say I'm gonna stay away from. Yeah. I gotta stay away from certain people, bro, because certain people will make you feel like you're the one. Oh, and I don't want that person to think that. But y'all don't laugh at my chicken scratch. I don't want that person to think that I changed my narrative of my story. That was already a note. This was already written in stone before I got on here. New week goes. I just added a new goal, though, to this week. I'm not fucking with people who I say I'm not fucking with. And not standing on that because people try to make you feel like you're the one in the wrong. Nah, I'm gonna stay on business. You can follow me around. I'm gonna tell, and I want you to know this. Even if I tell you, hey, you're okay, you're a friend, and then when we walk away from each other, just know in my mind, I'm only telling you that. Just know in my mind, I'm saying, good riddance, get the fuck out of my face. And just know I'm only telling you that we still cool, just so you can shut the fuck up and go on and proceed. I need you to feel, if I know you not gonna leave me alone, if I say I'm not fucking with you, and to get you to get the fuck out my face, I'ma just tell you, yeah, we're cool. But just know we're not. Ever. That. Ever. Ever. Because they have this slang. You're on the sidewalk. Why do y'all keep pushing a person further and further and further? First it was, you still in the house. Then they push you, oh man, you're on the porch. Well, being on the porch is still outside, right? Now, I'm on the sidewalk. Now you done push me out the house on the porch, then push me off the porch on the sidewalk. I can't go nowhere else now but on the street. Well, I'm through pushing you. Nah. You didn't push me from the house to the porch to the sidewalk. And now you got one more little and you don't want to, you through pushing me, huh? Come on, man. Come on, bruh. And don't take my humble point of view and think that it's sweet. Because I can beat you without even putting my hands on you. And that's letting you pretend that we're cold and treating you worse than the guys in the water truck. See, the difference between me being an outsider and you being an outsider is I can walk around and talk to anybody. People want me around. They want me, they want my personality around. They don't want you around. They avoid you. They'll never walk up to you. they're gonna walk up to me. Yeah, they may talk shit and joke around and shit, but I can gravitate the crowd. You, on the other hand, my brother, nobody's just walking up to you. If you were over there by yourself, the only person that's gonna ask you, "Hey, what's wrong?" is me. I can go be sitting over there by myself. Motherfuckers gonna walk up to me. They want to know. Better yet, they want to know, are you mad at me? No, I ain't mad at you. Oh, okay. They just want to know that I'm not mad at them. You'll sit over there pissed off. Don't nobody even notice. There's a difference. So me being an outsider, you being an outsider, I can still gravitate the crowd. I purposely gravitate the crowd just to make you and not say a word to you ever and make you feel that small. The most important man on the boat, we're going to say that so you won't try to, oh, he's speaking about such and such. No, I'm not. I ain't said a name out there. Ain't showed a logo. Ain't did a damn thing. We're going to say boat. The most important man on the boat, you, is the most unpopular guy on the boat. You. I don't give a fuck if anybody talks to me yet. Sir, I'm a woman. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I do apologize, manifest reality. I can't see your pic. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yeah, see, the great goal to say, and I got to be consistent with it. Because my problem is I'm not a controversial person. I'm sorry. I'm the what's up, ATM 10? What's up, brother? What's up, G? Manifest reality. I'm the type of person that I'm gonna use you for an example. Let's say me and you we got a job to do together, right? And I allow you to down talk me, make me feel small and this and that. I'm not doing it. I'm not allowing you to do this because I'm scared of you. I'm allowing you to do this because I don't want I'm just trying to, like, come on, man. But you got some people that are pussy in real life. And they got to find people who aren't uproared people to shit on to make themselves feel good. Yeah, man, I talk shit to these motherfuckers. And then they come across another person who they know ain't that way. Oh, I don't even talk to them. No, that's an excuse. You're going to say you don't talk to this person because you just don't talk to them. I talk to you, man. So that's why, well, if you talk to me, give me the respect you giving him is when you talk to him. Because you have to talk to him. You let him say what he want. Give him respect. Don't do this and this and that. Because you claim you don't fuck with him. It's funny how people give the ones more respect they don't fuck with. And the ones they claim they fuck with, they treat them like shit. Not anymore. Because this week right here, I'm going to bust you in your mouth. Not physically, but I can play a game that'll make you feel small. Oh, yeah. Ignoring. Never speaking to a person. Making you feel shitty. I should have closed that door in your face yesterday. I should have did what I was already planning to do even when I allowed you in. I just needed a ride and I played you to my part position. I figured you wasn't going to stay long and I wasn't planning on staying long. but I wanted to show up because that meant a lot to the person that, anyhow, we ain't speaking names. It was still the same explanation. Hold on one second. I understand, however, I have answered your question a few times without any dispute and wasn't testing you. I was simply explaining to the other chat. Oh, no, I wasn't. Yeah, let me clear that up on that. Correct. We don't know one another from cyber air to cross these spaces at all. Right, facts. Nah, I was using you as an example as when I said setting a goal on what I was going to do this week. I'm just not going to allow scary motherfucking people, scary people, to allow them to down talk me because I'm non-controversial, and then not allowing them to do the same thing to somebody that they feel like, man, I ain't gonna say nothing to this motherfucker because he'll bust my ass. But I'm gonna say this to Pew because I know Pew ain't gonna really want to, take it there, and he'll allow me to do it. Yeah, I done figured that person out. I done figured him out. He comes in here under a fake name and then gonna sit there and say he didn't do that. And then I peeped out how you pretended to get mad when I called you out on, hey bro, why'd you come on my live and say, sir, hey man, I didn't do that. So you got mad as a throw off for me to say what I said, and I lied when I said it. I was just saying it. You got mad and real quick and loud to throw it off as you gonna think, oh, that wasn't him then. He too mad, that wasn't him. The whole time I still knew it was you. You just stopped doing it. Then you came under here. I know you up early because you walk your dogs, bruh. You on your phone. This is the day you and your wife sitting around and don't say much to each other through the day. So you're on YouTube with your pipe in your mouth and your dog on your lap, and I'm gonna fuck with this motherfucker. Yeah, nah, not today, brother. Not today. And your wife be having to get the bad end of the stick, bro. I can only imagine what she has to put up with. I don't have to put up with you. I just deal with you because we're both outcasts. But I can be I'm a loner outcast, though. I just tried to accept you in the realm of outcasts. Now, you still won the war because my life has been centered around your narcissist ass. When I had a whole page of notes that we had to talk about. But I'm going to give you what you want this week, bro. Watch. So, you already know I'm not riding in that fucking thing with you, brother. So don't act like that wasn't me on the thing. Get in your vehicle and get the fuck on tomorrow with the other guy. Next, YouTube channels analytics challenge. The last thing to go over. Man, y'all create y'all a YouTube channel. Don't be like this other dude in here and create fake channels and try to, you could be getting paid on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about YouTube, liar, because you're on a fake page under other people's lives, down talking them instead of you doing your live and making money. So you'd rather not make money and just be a troll? Come on, bro. That don't even sound believable. I wouldn't say your day is at all centered. Just keep it going. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Manifest reality. We are here to simply engage and found you to be cool. Come on your chat. To be cool. Come on your channel. Manifest reality. You have been a top number the last 4 or 5 lives that I went live streaming on. I'm gonna do you this favor because you seem to be a person of you seem to be a person with a good sense of, well, no, that's not what I want to say. You seem to be a person with a good interest in a person's channel. You did a very good video on her. I did a video on you before. What? Who? Oh, wait. So did the young lady start her a channel? The one who was being used? But oh yeah, she got a channel. Y'all look, I'm gonna give y'all her channel name. It's Mari Palmer. Mari Palmer. Mari Palmer. Palmer. Mari Palmer. She does have a YouTube channel. Yes, she does. Yeah, that's her channel name, y'all. Y'all go check her channel name out. I'm gonna make you a moderator, Manifest Reality. There. So that way, because people will pretend, I have trolls, and they'll pretend to be certain people, and they'll come in here under your name, so I need to give you a ranch. And by you being a female, if you see anybody down talking females, bashing them, this and that, you block their ass. You get them up out of here. Straight up. Y'all create y'all a YouTube channel, bro. You got to do that, bro. You got to. YouTube is paying. You see what I'm saying? They're paying. And it may start off as $100 a month. Then you can get 1,000. Appreciate the 8 people with the 8 likes. You know. Oh, yes, ma'am. No problem. No problem at all. Yeah. So, you know, I advise all of y'all to create you a YouTube channel and start doing videos on YouTube. I recommend y'all do that. Yeah, because YouTube is paying, and they're paying very well. Not me getting paid very well, but I know people that get paid very well on YouTube. See, Scar in the Woods, he gets 1,000 plus a month on YouTube. And then he begs and bums his check like he don't get a damn dime off of YouTube. Then he gets up there and argue with people like me. Oh, I don't beg and bum. Look at my videos. I don't begging and bumming. No, you delete your live streams when you're begging and bumming. When you make your videos, is you building on things off of the money you done begged and bum for on your live. But you delete the live so nobody can see your live streams. And then you have certain things set on private in members mode. So only your supporters, financially supporters, can watch those videos. You know they're not going to talk about you begging and bumming because they're the ones feeding you. You see what I'm saying? See, Scar, I done peeped your game, brother. So you can't throw one on me. I'm a YouTuber myself. So you know I know what you get paid just by looking at. If you get 3,000 plus views every video and you drop a video or 2 a day, you're getting more than 1,000 a month on YouTube, Scar. Come on, bruh. I have to drop 5 or 6 videos every day and go live for 5 hours every day to see what you're seeing, Scar. So I'm not hating on you. You're a better YouTuber, at least numbers wise. That don't mean character. You know, I know how to get out and go get me an urn, bruh. You on the other hand, Scar, you on that fugazi bazy, brother. I can't feel you for that, G. I can't feel you for that, bruh. I don't respect you. Not as a YouTuber. Boy, I done went over all my topics, y'all. So now we freestyling. If ain't nobody got nothing else to say, you know, we done did our hour. We done went over our topics. I do want to say one thing, though, before I go. To that young man, straight up, I want you to know something, bruh. You're an outcast, not because you're not an outcast. You're an asshole. An outcast is a person who is a humble, nice person that don't bother nobody and society don't accept them. That's an outcast. An asshole is a person like you that do those things that you do and nobody just wants to be around you. There's a difference. So you're not an outcast, you're an asshole. I want you to think of that today. Now you probably chuckled with your wife over there. She not gonna tell you out loud that you're an asshole because she gotta live with you. And then you financially bring the bread in. So she gonna do like she's supposed to do, shut her fucking mouth. And you know she can't say nothing. You're over there looking at her, I dare you to say that. You know, and oh, he's wrong, babe. And the whole time she's saying, God damn, Pugh, you're right. Get out of that situation, man, if you can. Because all it's gonna do is make you unhappy. Have you ever been in a vehicle with a certain person and he didn't just pissed you off so fucking bad and you want to get out and walk and he tell you no, you're going to sit right there and we'll talk about this when we get home? That's a narcissist. Has he ever tried to turn you against your family when your daughter or mom or uncle or somebody, son, you know, need a few dollars and he make you feel bad that you are giving your kids money? What is this called? A narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Does he ever make you feel like you're the one that did something wrong or overreacted when he's the one that ruffled your feathers and caused you to act that way? Yeah. And he ain't hitting on shit. He ain't the type of person that even supposed to get that kind of energy from nobody. You know what I'm saying? He's a weak motherfucker. Yeah, and he only know that certain people couldn't bust his ass in certain areas because where they were at. I'll pull his coat. You're going to try to go to such and such to try to get this to happen. Then you're going to play your card, if that makes any sense, to try to. So I'm going to speak in these codes so you can't take this to nobody else to make it look like I could be talking about anything. We're talking about sailors on a boat. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Oh, this motherfucker thinks that I'll do such and such, because you will. You will. In due time, you will. Let a year go by and I ain't said a word to you. You will. Yeah. Come on, man. Anybody got anything they want to say? I don't know everything, but to misuse. I don't know everything but to misuse. They are called, oh, let me write that down, because that's my next topic. Enablers. Enablers. Thank you, because I'm going to tell him that tomorrow. You're not a narcissist, you're an enabler. What is that exact definition? Manifest reality. Yes, disrespectful, and those folks don't really know the truth. Facts for both men and women. Everyone needs to speak up. Right, and that's my problem. I came home one night and we were watching. It was very disheartening. It's very dangerous. Thank you kindly, sir. Look, let me pin this. What you just said on that. Bruh, we need to learn to start speaking up for ourselves. Even if you're on a job, right, and you're job scared, you don't want to lose your job for speaking up. There's a way to do it. You know, pull that person to the side, tell them about themselves. Well, if that don't work, then ignore them. Learn to ignore a person. If you're on a basketball team and you don't get along with a, you know, but y'all two together can get this job done, to get this game won, you just got to ignore their person's personality and accept them for what they are doing. Now, if they ain't helping you to nothing, you don't have to take that disrespect. That's why I said I felt sorry for that man's wife, bro, because not saying she needs him, but she has been told so long with this person, whatever he didn't told her, that she just honestly thinks this is what she needs. But, you know, you don't. Especially if you ain't got no ties to keep you with this person. If y'all don't have a child together, you don't need to be with him. Unless you just like that. If you're the type of person that like people to talk to me dirty, daddy, then hey, go ahead and stay. I'm not a talk to me dirty type guy. No. So I don't have to stay. But enablers, that's the word, bruh. Thank you, Manifest Reality. You're the true MVP, baby. I mean, ma'am. Damn. Don't. Yeah. I don't know everything but to misuse. Okay. Yes, anyone who tried to isolate, get away. Right. What's up, Demolition Man? Top of the morning to you, brother. Hey, how you doing, Murray Palmer? Hey, I'm going to make you a moderator, Murray Palmer. Hey, Manifest Reality. There she go right here. Y'all subscribe to Murray Palmer's channel. Mari Palmer. I'm sorry I'm saying it wrong. Hey, I'm gonna make you a moderator, Mari, because people gonna come in here and they gonna hold on, let me see if this is the real Mari Palmer though. Yeah, that's her. Hold on, Mari Palmer. I'm gonna make you a moderator over here, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. When I make people moderators, it's not to go around and block people, but it's so I know that's the real you. Because people will create fake channels of certain people and then have people thinking that that's them. So by you being a moderator over here, I say, okay, I know that's the real Mari Palmer. Yeah. And if anybody comes over here like that guy, Scar, whomever, disrespecting you, block his ass. Get his ass up out of here because you don't have to tolerate that. But good morning, Mal. Enabling can look like being a cover-up for others, helping them avoid taking responsibility for their own actions. There you go. Enablers cover wrongdoing instead of telling a person to move forward and do for self. Change wrong ways. Damn, we own it. And Mari Palmer, the Demolition Man, happy Sunday. Hope both of you are very well today. Yeah, big old facts, bruh. It's a room full of enablers. Not the one speaking. Only 3 people are speaking, and it's X amount, XAZY up in here. Another cup of tea before I get my day started on here, y'all. I'm going to sip one more cup of tea with y'all. Now, to this person that came in here earlier by the name of Straight Up, he's not in, well, he's probably still in here watching, looking stupid over there, rubbing his bald fucking head, petting his fucking dog, steady trying to tell his wife, I don't know why he doesn't like me. Yeah, shut your fucking mouth, brother. Now, do I like you as a person? No, I don't. I don't like you as a person, bro, because you're an enabler. You gonna try to make me feel like I'm the wrong person. Nah, bruh. I ain't the wrong person. I didn't do nothing wrong. I ain't said nothing wrong. Hell nah. But, and in your sick, sadistic mind, you, my brother, let me burn this sage on your ass real quick. Yeah, let me get you, bad spirits, please keep them away. 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 Spirits, please keep them away. I refuse to let somebody like that mess with my peace. I refuse to let people like that mess with my sanity. I refuse to let people like that mess with my richness and gold and silver trimmings, my happiness. I refuse to let people like that fuck. I refuse to, man. Sad sight, G. Sad sight. I refuse. And then to get to a certain spot in a place and then tell me that wasn't me, I'm not even going to bring it up to you. I'm not going to bring it up. So pretend it wasn't you, but get the as long as you got the message. Because I'm still going to treat, I'm not going to come to you and say, why were you under my page with this name saying this? Because you ain't going to do nothing what you did like the last time. But just listening to your, the way you had to have your comeback, I knew that was you. I did. Mari Palmer and the Demolition Man, all of those above, everybody have great spirits and then great hearts. All great hearts and great spirits, please continue to have great hearts and great spirits. Don't let ugly people in the world bring you down and make you feel like you're a bad guy. Because that's a problem. You got people that try to make you feel like you're a bad guy. This is what we are. Glued by asphalt, bonded by hard work. That's what we are, bro. But we are not friends. Trust me. I don't like you. Couldn't stand you. If they said you weren't coming to the rally, I wouldn't even give a damn. I wouldn't give a darn. Nope. You're a psychopath. Enablers. Damn, I like that. I like that. Enablers. Enablers. Wow. I ran out of this is real tea. I ran out of my tea bagging tea. So I had to buy some tea to heat up. Because it's morning time and I like to sip warm. You know. I ain't add no sugar to this though. Yes, I am. How dare I lie to myself? See, I don't want to be an enabler. So, can I ask you, Manifest Reality, what is the definition for narcissist? What is a narcissist? A narcissist. Am I saying the word right? What is that? You know what I'm saying? What's the definition for that if you're still in here? Can somebody tell me the definition to a narcissist? I would really like to know because I called this person that and they told me that's the wrong definition. Yeah, well, what the fuck are you? I'm me. Motherfucker. How they only gonna give me one spoon and that variety pack of knives, forks, and spoons and shit? I gotta take one of these Excedrins, y'all. I have tooth pains. Appreciate the 10 and 10, y'all. Appreciate that. Yeah, he thought he was gonna piss me off this morning. Nah, bro, I know you, man. You a bastard. Nah, don't put that there. Put that right there. Damn, I feel sorry for certain people's spouses, though. Certain people's spouses, man, they be having to deal with a lot of shit, bruh. A lot of shit, bruh. I'll be like, why are you taking the pills? Sorry, I'm on my cell now walking. Okay. Why are you taking the pills? What, the Excedrin? Cause I have a very bad toothache. So Orajel and Excedrin is what I've been, dealing with. I have a bad toothache. Well, yeah, but that's why I'm taking it. Okay, you're on your cell phone now. All right. Right. Hold on. You gotta hide off camera for a lot of shit. Yeah, you got people that make you feel like you're always in the wrong. When you step up for yourself, they'll make you feel like if you step up for yourself, they'll make you feel like that's when they bitch out. They talking all that shit. And then the minute you step up for yourself, oh, I didn't mean it like that, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. You take things the wrong way. Shut the fuck up. You always think of somebody taking something the wrong goddamn way. And a person know they guilty when they keep trying their best and hardest to apologize back to you. After they just told you that you're overreacting, now they got to apologize a million times. Well, if I'm overreacting, what you apologizing for? Because you're in the fucking wrong, bruh. And this specific person really grinds my gears, bro. Straight up. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, you're a fucking narcissist. I ain't gonna say nothing to you tomorrow, but I want you to know, bro, just get in your van and go, bro. Get in your equipment, just get the fuck on. Cause you one of them guys, bro. You one of them guys, boy. Superstar Fion, do you see this? You see, there's a YouTuber who gets on YouTube. He don't say nothing through his whole live stream. You can't be at work with your earpiece on and listen to his channel because it's dead air. You can't put your earpiece on and go for a walk because he's speaking dead air. You gotta have a gift to gab when you got a channel, bruh. If you can't get up here and entertain your people and without giving dead air, you don't have motion. That's what that's called, superstar. And I ain't gonna give you no clout, but you know, you're not one of those youth. I promise you, one day I clicked on one of his videos about 3 years ago. Was it that long? Because I was working, I was washing dishes at a job. But anyway, I got my earpiece in. No, I wasn't. This wasn't long ago. Man, I'm sitting there, bruh, cleaning up around the place, and I was washing something. And I sat there and I said, damn, I must have hit the pause button or something, because you know my phone was in my pocket, earpiece in. I said, damn, I pulled it out. This motherfucker just sitting there looking. I'm like, well, there's 2 people in here. Ain't nobody said shit, so it's maybe why he ain't. But you gotta fucking talk, stupid. Yeah. Y'all wait till this video drop. I got coming. I found that video with Scar and his mom arguing. It will be dropping. Hopefully that some bitch dropped today. YouTube be tripping with these uploads. Hopefully that motherfucker dropped today. Man, it took my shit to upload. It took a video 2 days to upload, bruh. I said, damn. The fuck kind of shit was that? 2 fucking days to upload? Somebody said, well, your service is bad. Your internet's bad. I said, look, bruh, I got Verizon. All right. And I'm on 5G. If I'm on 5G with a Verizon phone, Verizon network, and the video ain't nothing but 8 minutes, man, that shit, no, this is 20 minutes. That last video that took 2 days to upload was 16 minutes. Yeah, 16 minutes, Slim Shady, you're on. Yeah, but see that Murray Palmer, that's the lady's channel. Very good lady, bruh. Trying to help Scar out, bruh. Yeah. You can't help everybody out. You can't help it. It shouldn't take that long, especially with service. Right. Right. That's all I was saying. Everybody said, oh, your internet's bad. Well, I went live at work one day just to show motherfuckers that, look, I ain't around no Wi-Fi. We're in the middle of nowhere. What's up now? You know, I don't know why my video just took forever to upload, bruh. And it pissed me the fuck off because what I was talking about, I needed it to be talked about then. Not 30-something hours later, now all of the motherfucker done uploaded. But it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Well, I wonder why he had a baby in truck after painting inside with those. Oh my God. Did you know whose baby that was? That's his son. Damn it, you just said an excellent. I told Scar, I said, Scar, I said, that is not, you act like your son is like 6 or 7 years old, where he can kind of, you know, use the bathroom by himself or some stuff like that. You know, he ain't in diapers and all of this. You gotta, this is a fucking arm's length baby, Scar. Your child ain't even, how old is your child? He's not even 1, is he? And you sitting up there and you got him in that element. You got rusty nails and shit laying around. You got them dogs in there. That baby don't need to be around them dogs like that. You ain't bathing your dogs properly, bro. Them ain't no house dogs. You got some, bruh. Scar, you say that you're fixing this van up so you and your son can have a place to stay. A home is what you call it. But Scar, I'm listening to your moms, bro, in this video that I watched. And I'm like, bro, if this is the person who raised you, I'm sorry, bro. I have to apologize to you, bro. Baby was miserable, bro. Yes, sir. His baby not good. Man, that shit was sad, bruh. I'm going to tell you what's sad is this man's, the man's mom's, bro, was talking like she was either high, drunk, or had a mental problem. I don't know which one it was. You incoherent, or you're incoherent, or you have a mental problem. It's one of the two. Scar, if you was raised by this lady, bro, with just 10 minutes of listening to her, if this is the person that raised you, my boy, I apologize to you, bro. I apologize to you, bro. That's all I got to say, bro. Straight up, bro. Yeah, man. Sad sight, bro. Sad sight. Because his mother lives in the vehicle too. I think his brother stayed with a woman. And she probably catching hell, boy, because he probably ain't no different than Scar. He just smart enough to know, man, I need a place to stay, and I ain't finna stay. See, bruh go outside. I'm the inside twin. He the outside twin. He don't mind living outside. He said, man, I need me somewhere stable. You know, and he know how to, he gonna lay his game down good and ain't gotta work. The one she gonna go out and work. Some guys can lay, at least we supposed to be grown if we on this live stream. So I'm just gonna talk like I'm supposed to be talking. If Scar brother know he lay that dick down good, he ain't gotta do a damn thing. But be nice. You know what I'm saying? Lay good dick and be nice to her. You ain't gotta work. Because a woman don't need you for nothing now. You know, a woman don't need you for a goddamn thing, bruh. They got toys that women can use that's bigger than any man out there. So, you know, it ain't about that with them. They just want good dick and someone to be nice to them. Tell them to smile. Make them feel good about themselves, bruh. If you a guy that don't want to work, but if you a dude that can get out and work on his own, and you don't, and you just want to have somebody in life, bro, you got to be able to just, you know, your character got to be nice. You got to be able to get along with that person. Scar was probably super nice to this lady to see what he can get. And ain't good women have angels that let them know, hey girl, he ain't the right one for you. They give them signs. And if you're a God-fearing woman, God gonna lead you in the right direction to a good man. Because you're gonna have signs in life that's gonna tell you that this person is good for you, that person is bad for you. Mari, because the way Scar was explaining the story, what happened between him and the lady, he deletes all his lies, so you just got to kind of remember the way Scar was explaining on that story, that woman, homegirl, he was trying to sleep with. Well, that was a sign to that lady. I need to get this boy out of my house. I know how this woman gonna act. You know what I'm saying? I expect that from my fellow sister. But this nigga ain't finna come up in here disrespecting me. Now, if the girl wasn't trying to sleep with Scar and Scar was on that freaky little boys on the block creep shit, young boys on the block creep shit, then you know, she peep game. Scar, you gotta go. And then not only on that, why is you got this man building a house in your back, building a little shack in your backyard? Girl, that boy crazy. Why don't he just come in the house? You know, Scar, damn, Scar, you a trip, bruh. Scar, you be pissing me off, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bruh. He gets paid monthly, should take his funds and put away enough to protect his child. Bruh, Scar make enough money. I live in Mississippi, so I don't know how it is out there. But Scar make enough money to where he could pay for an apartment, rent, get food, and lights. He could survive. If Scar making $1,200 to $1,500 a month on YouTube, he could get him an apartment down here in Mississippi. I don't know where he at. So if y'all where he at, you can tell me, what does $1,200 to $1,500 get you out there? He gets paid. Yeah, that's food bank. There's food bank. Oh yeah, right. Resources, right. Places that provide everything. But on top of all that, ma'am, I see what you're saying, manifest reality. On top of all of that, Scar can get up and fucking go to work. Forget all the help. Oh, they got places that can help you do this. They got places that'll do that. Scar, you got 2 hands, 2 feet, and a brain that shows me you can build and fix shit. Nigga, take your ass to work, bruh. Fuck all that other shit. Yeah, all that help. Oh, give him help. Fuck the help. I get up and go to work every day. I don't ask for no help. I know how this game go. I'm 39. I'm older than Scar. So I'm sorry if I get mad. I know. But Scar, you're now at that age. If you're 25, you're supposed to have an adult brain. And if this is the way you're thinking right now, you are scarred. You need help. But I'm wondering, are you rebellious? Because you show me rebellion. You show me you're a renegade. You show me that. Because you can be nice and pretend and tame yourself to get what you want. But when it's something that you have to do to get what you want, you don't want to do that. I don't want this to happen. Just give it to me. I don't want this to, because was you one of them badass kids that couldn't be helped? If so, you're going to be in jail or you're going to be dead soon. I'm smart enough to know I can't work around people. So that lets me know you can work around them, you just don't want to. You ain't running no game on me, Scar. Now, so you can fool these females, but you ain't fooling no heterosexual man that's older than you. I've been there and done. No, I ain't been there, Scar. I ain't never not wanted to work. I'm sorry, bro. I can't even shoot you that shit, bro. I enjoy going to do something and make me a few dollars. I grew up in a household with my grandfather and my grandmother who worked, retired, owned houses and land. They showed me the American dream. And these are women, these is people that grew up in the 40s and 50s. Born in the 40s and 50s. And you see, so they had it way harder than us. Here in today's society, you don't have to deal with the color shit because in reality, there's no racism. There can be a racist white man that owns a business and he knows that as long as this man work and he ain't out here stealing for shit to put people that work in harm, bruh, he's a good person. Keep him aboard. They don't give a fuck about the rest. Then they might not hang out with you or shoot the shit with you, but they give you as long as you're showing that you're trying to do something for yourself without putting others in harm, you get the same respect as you get that. But young black people, our biggest problem sometimes be we don't want to follow no rules. You see, and we can't tame ourselves to pretend something to get through it until, bro, we got to learn. And it ain't all of us, but it's most of us. And I say us because they label me a black man. I got all kind of shit in me. But they just gonna see, oh, you got a dark tint to you. You're black. And that's cool. Because black people winning right now. In a lot of ways. But it ain't about that. What it's about is Scar not wanting to work and me listening to how his mom sound. I only know how his mom sound. I don't know how his father sound. But he didn't put his mom on camera, and it sounded like he didn't want to. He wasn't going to show her, because if she looked anything the way she sounded, anyhow. Scar, I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm just going to say this, bro. You got a bad hand dealt to you, boy. If you don't want to listen to somebody older than you, that's been where you been, that's trying to help you, if you don't want to listen, you damaged goods. That's what Charleston White was talking about. He said, fuck these grown men who still making bad decisions. They didn't want to listen. Everybody was told to know the do's of the wrong and the right. Everybody was showed to do the wrongs and the right. You knew, I don't care if you grew up in a house with a father figure or not. Nigga, you know if you do certain shit happen to you. It don't take you to have a male father figure to know, Scar, you're going to have to work if you want anything. I'm sorry, bruh. I'm sorry, Scar, you're 25 years old, bruh. You are now supposed to have the adult brain, brother. And the way I listen to you talk, you a drug addict. You a young drug addict that's using the way of what you can do to get from people. You know women gonna gravitate to you. You're a young man, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you think you think you look decent or whatever. Then you young, and so they look at you like, oh, he ain't got no parents or this or that. And women gonna sympathize and empathize with you. Scar, I sent you $10 one day. 2-3 days later, I send you back on the internet begging, and I said, Scar, what you be doing with your money that you got? I just watched you make $60 to $70 that day on live. I gave you 10 of it. somebody blocked me, you know, and I was like, okay, I get it, you know. And it ain't just that day. It was multiple days that I seen you and you do shit that I just couldn't imagine myself doing. Like, and you could turn your internet on and look at it as a way of making some money. And who's for me to say to make money on the internet, you can beg on people. People are actually give you money on this internet. You could make, if you can go live, you could make $1 or $2 every day for the rest of your life. Because somebody gonna send you $1 every day if you got up here and ask for at least $1. Then you can go up a little bit. I'm gonna try to get $5 today. And keep going up until you reach a limit to where you're like, man, I can make money on this thing. You'll do that. And they call that a job. What that is panhandling, YouTube panhandling. They call that they call that content. He doesn't want to work. Yeah, he lazy, bro. He don't want to follow. No, it ain't that he won't want. He'll work. Scar has showed me he will work. He can fix shit. He can work. He can work. I should say he can work. Scar, and it ain't that he don't want to work, because he'll get up and work. He'll get up and work around and build on shit and not make $1. So I can't say he won't want to work or he can't work. Scar don't want to follow no rules. He'll purposely come up with some kind of rule at a job just to see if he can break it. Scar, you know you can't bring your dogs to no job, bro. You know you can't do no shit like that, man. You're gonna bring your dogs to work, and then you're knowing that that's gonna cause a problem, just to come up with some law, and like you gonna sue the place. You want the motherfucker, then you push the guy to the limit. You want the guy at the job to fight you. Hit me then, man. Like you want to sue a company. You want a fast come up. But you ain't going to do shit with the money. What you mean, Pugh? Bro, they GoFunded you $10,000 in December. You was broke in February. What you do, to be honest, it was 12 something racks. What you do with 12 racks in 2 months? Come on, bro. You hit a dude at a company hit your ass. What you gonna, and you sue him, Scar. Let's just say you got $70,000 for this assault at your job. What you gonna do with the 70 racks, Scar? You gonna snort it up. Y'all notice when it was time for YouTube to cut our checks, that boy talking about his nose was hurting. Your nose hurting. Your nose hurting. The day we got paid on YouTube, that afternoon, your nose was hurting, huh? You coke snorting bastard. If you don't sit your little young ass down and stop this shenanigans. You see he had the ointment he putting in his nose, talking about, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. My nose. Follow my nose. You a coke motherfucker. The fuck out of here, Scar. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you, Scar. Nah. I ain't falling for that shit, bruh. You ain't finna forgive. You're not finna get me to fall for that shit, bruh. Am I lying though, bruh? Who remember it? But Scar deletes his lives now. You know why he's deleting his lives? Because he know he on some fugazi and he don't want nobody to peep it. See, he think they can't keep up what I'm doing if I delete my lives. But Scar, I got a team of people on this internet that stay watching shit and gonna tell me shit and send me shit, bro. You better delete that motherfucker right after you upload it, Scar. You better not have it up for a day. Because if you did some shit that you didn't want to be seen, I got a team of people on here, bro. I got at least 6 or 7 people on this goddamn internet gonna listen to see whatever I'm talking about. They gonna go watch it and they gonna keep up with it and they gonna let me know what's going on without me even asking them to do it. They just do it. And I don't even know who they are because it's different people. But I got a team of people that see, oh, Pew said something about this. Oh, damn, okay. I wonder if Pew's seen this. Hey, Pew, look at this. And I ain't seen it. And I'll be like, damn. Just like Scar arguing with his mama. Scar, you out of pocket, nigga. I'm sorry. No. Nah, bruh, Scar. I apologize to you, bro, if this the lady that raised you, bruh. Because she fried, bro. Damn. She was feeling good. But she had personality. She made me laugh, though. And not at her, like, because she, you know what I'm saying? She made me laugh because she was rapping. And she was sounding like she was from New York. Yo. You know, I like a woman with personality, bro. I love a woman with a personality. I love a woman. What's up, ATM Tim? I love a woman. Damn, man, let me read these. I ain't know it, bro. I'm tripping, bro. God damn, bro. I got mad, bro. I got a lot of shit to read, too. God damn. Yeah, spirit of rebellious. Right. Look, I do apologize, y'all. I got to scam on up, bro. If I didn't read something. What's up, Adam? What's up, G? How you doing, bro? Yeah. Okay, Adam. That's what's up, bro. He said, brother, I got the robot to autosave all Scar's videos and stream because he'll make a buster who delete. Yeah, he be deleting all his shit, bro. That man deletes all his shit. But Scar, I'm on your ass, boy. Hey, y'all, he comes over here sometime. Don't block him. Because one thing I like, nah, y'all can block him. Because he blocked me. If I can't express how I feel over there on your page, nigga, you can't come over here and do it too. Yeah, get rid of his ass, y'all. If he say anything on here, block his ass. Because I was intending to do it. I normally don't block people. But Scar, you not going to fuck around, bro, and block me on your channel, or at least have one of your people block me, and either you don't know I'm blocked, or you know I'm blocked and you don't want to hear the truth, and come over here and the man came over here and told me to put him on my live stream, go live with him or some shit he said, and I was like, nigga, I'm not finna go live with your ass. Oh, man, you can get some subscribers, man. Nigga, I ain't no clout chaser. I'm on your ass, boy. Shit. Yeah, well, I got the clout chase you, nigga. I ain't trying to get... Scar, I'm not trying to clout chase off of you, bro. I knew you when you only had 8,000 subscribers, bro. I thought it was funny how when I did a video about you last year, you shot up. I think I'm the one that put you in the algorithm, nigga. I did a heartfelt video of you and I got like 4,000 views on it. You didn't have no subscribers back then, Scar. I've been on your ass. You just shot up and you forgot about people like me, nigga, so fuck you. Now all of a sudden you want to go live with me. Kiss my ass, nigga. I don't want your goddamn subscribers. I'm not saying talking about none of the people that come from your channel. But I'm going to tell you, I don't want you to think that I'm on your ass to try to get no clout off of you, nigga. You wrong, Scar. You wrong, bruh. I was there when a nigga GoFunded you. Now, I didn't GoFund you. I watched people GoFund you. I sent you $10 on a super chat one day, and like 2 or 3 months after that, you started a GoFundMe. And I said, look at this nigga here. I was on your ass by then. I said, look at this nigga here. And you got almost $13,000, Scar. And by February, you was talking about you needed all kind of shit. But Scar, let me ask you a question, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. Why would the day YouTube gave us our YouTube check, why was you talking about your nose was hurting, bro? You all on camera with some ointment for your nose and shit. You was like, man, my nose, man. Hey, I can't breathe. And I'm all like, what the fuck wrong with Scar? So I put 2 and 2 together. I said, oh, we got paid today off of YouTube. Yeah, Scar, you old coke snorting bastard. And Scar, let me be honest with you. If that's the type of shit you gonna be on, go ahead. Who am I to tell you not to snort a little dope, nigga? If you want to snort your dope. But don't get on the internet telling people you don't get paid on YouTube so they can send you money so you can snort off of their money. See, if you do stuff on YouTube and YouTube pay you for your content, snort your money away. But don't get on here begging people for money like you need shit because you want to snort dope off their money. Because there's people on the internet that can really use that money that will put it to a good cost. You over there doing that old bullshit, boy. We're going to call you Coke in the Woods, boy. That Buster Loves. Hey, I figured that, Adam. Hey, yeah, ATM Tim. I've been watching since he had 2000. Yeah, I think he had like 8,000 when I seen him. Yeah, right. Shit. Want to see him purchase the land. He didn't do nothing. See, there's somebody on here right now, and I don't know manifest reality. I just started seeing that person maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Manifest reality. I just made that person a moderator today because there's something about that person. Not gonna pick or choose a side, gonna tell it how it is. And that person was there from the beginning. This person right there. She been there since Scar had 2,000 subscribers. So that person knows I'm not lying about nothing that I'm saying. They gonna come over here and try to create a fake page of her. So she's a moderator, but she's been around. She's seen that. She know I'm not lying. Do you remember how much money it was on the GoFundMe thing? I think it was $12,000. It was almost $13,000. He got that money in December. And you know what he said? I didn't know that I was going to get that money. I thought I was doing something good. I thought this is what y'all were just doing for me. I didn't know that I was going to have to do this and that, this and that. He thought people was going to keep sending him money like that. What is that called? What is that called? Oh, I'm going to snort this up and I go get it with that. What's that called? Playing off of people's intelligence. The little $13,000. Motherfucker, you was broke by February. What you mean a little 13,000? Man, you got people in some states that work at them fast food places don't get no more than that, and that's for a whole year of working. You got it off of sitting on your ass. And you didn't do nothing with it. They survive off of $13,000 a year. Come on, bruh. That's $1,000 a month, damn near. I mean, yeah, that's $1,000 a month. $1,000 and a little bit over. Scar, that's a little bit over $1,000 a month, bro. And you mean to tell me you blew that in 2 months? Oh, you on drugs and don't have nothing to, a truck that broke down on him at that, y'all. He went and got a raggedy ass truck that needed work done to it. So that means you went the cheap route, Scar. You probably spent $1,000 out of all that money. You spent $1,000 and got the nerve to talk about what you do with your money, Scar, in 2 months. I bought a truck. Okay, people would think you would have at least put down on a nice vehicle. You gotta, man, Scar, fuck you, bruh. The more I sit and think about you, Scar, the more you piss me off, nigga. Want to just slap your little ass, boy. You just slap. I just want to, because you be talking shit, though, bruh. You be talking shit. You came over here talking shit, boy. You had me. I was all like, boy, what is you talking about, boy? Talking about call me a bum. Like, Scar, come on, bruh. Stop, man. A bum. Bro, I work. I take care of myself, bro. I don't sit on this internet begging and bumming. Who the fuck is the bum? And I ain't even trying to high size on you, bro. Because I listen to your mother, bro. And it sounds like she needs help. And if this is the person that raised you, and I'm not even talking about your mama, nigga. I'm just keeping it real, bro. As y'all young niggas say, keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Coke in the woods, bro. For real, ATM, Tim. I just said that. Coke in the woods, bro. That nigga, bro, that dude crazy as hell, man. There were 2 GoFundMe. Oh, was it? See, you see that? The jig is up, Scar. There was 2 of them, bro. See, I'm late. It's a lot of shit I don't even know about. But since I've been around, Scar, you've been doing some bullshit, bro. I know you probably been doing this all your damn, Scar. You out of pocket, nigga. You out of pocket, bruh. And you had the nerve, nigga, to come over here, bruh, and try to high size on me. Ha! You only have 3,000 subscribers, man. Really? Yeah, nigga. I only got 3. Because I ain't on here. Scar, you got a lot of subscribers because they feel sorry for you. They just want to see your journey. They look at me and say, oh, he can take care of himself and keep going. Now, you're the little orphan. Yeah, you're the orphan, nigga. Yeah, I'm good, G. AK-47. Hold on. Yeah, I'm straight, bro. Sure, sir. Got to check on Cash these days, bro. See what the business be about. Hold on, who was just texting me? I know you. Okay. I ain't back sleep, though. Oh, man. This man right here just joined an hour ago. An hour ago is where I blocked that other dude. Now he gonna create another page. Man, these dudes, I ain't gonna block this one, bro. I'll let you stick around. You can type over here. And you probably sat and watched that whole goddamn thing. Boy, y'all crazy, man. There were 2 GoFundMe pages. What's up, Miss Low Key? Salute to Miss Low Key. Yeah, Scar. How much was the one back in December? Scar had a GoFundMe page December 2024. Last year, last December. You see, it ain't even been less than a year. This nigga blew 13 racks. The man had $13,000 GoFundMe. I found that out from a guy who did a channel that had all his old videos. I said, damn, and he used to do, like, he's the one that basically put me on Scar. Yeah, damn. For real, I know. It's shit. These YouTube streets be crazy, bruh. I've been around a long time on these YouTube streets. I see how it go. YouTube give us the tools to figure a lot of shit out. It let me see how long this channel been active. I am smart enough to know I just got off on the nigga ass an hour ago and blocked him. And then bam, he sat and watched the whole. That's why I'm not gonna block that channel. Cause that's why I didn't close that door. And I'm gonna just leave it like that. Because you're relentless to show you really just be fucking with somebody. You cool with them, you like them. You're relentless on that. I respect that about a man relentless. But don't be relentless in bullshit. And I'm not talking about you, AK. I'm talking about Scar. Scar, you on some bullshit, bruh. Don't be relentless on that. Please. Because I know you can do better. Scar, you can work, bro. Let me big you up, sir. Because I don't want you to think that I'm disrespecting you. You can work, bro. And you love to spend time with your son. But if you think it's normal for an arm's length baby to be inside of a rusted, molded back van after you just been cutting and got wood chips and nails and shit and just painted the wall type shit, bro. That child don't need to be in that environment, bro, especially during these times. Because since 2020, there was something put out here and we had to take shots and whatnot and this and that. You don't want your child, it's social distancing is still in effect. They just don't advertise it like that no more. That don't mean that it went away. Keep your child in a safe environment, brother, is what I'm saying. You got them dogs that be licking all the butt dog shit all day, all in there sniffing and licking all over your baby. You got the baby laid in the bed with the dogs that's laying on the ground, be outside. You don't have a washer and dryer, Scar, so we know you're not washing your shit properly. Hell, man, you can't, bruh. Come on, man. You looking for everything to be handed out. You're looking for a foundation. No, you're looking for a key to life to where you ain't got to do a damn. You're trying to live like a king without having to put in the work, bro. Like, you don't get it. And people think that, oh, you're hating. You're just mad because you're not. I don't want that. Who's to say all like, okay, well, shit, let me try that. Instead of talking, instead of trying to uplift him to show him that he can, and then you can get more to Scar. Oh. But you can fix shit. You can build shit. It lets me know you have a skill and you're letting your skill go to waste. Because you built that little shack out there in them woods, bro, and that shit was kind of groovy, bro. That shit was groovy, bro. Yeah, that was groovy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I said, damn, this shit right. Look, he got it laid out. Look, you know what I'm saying? But as I kept looking, well, see, he was stocked up on a lot of supplies and shit. And I'm thinking that, oh, okay, he worked somewhere, he do something, and you know, he take his money and he put it into good cause. No, those was people sending him shit, and I was like, oh well, shit, okay, well, all right. I looked past that because he still had a skill. Then I seen how he did that lady, and then okay, Scar, if you call yourself a little player and you be like, okay, man, I just used her and did that. Somewhere inside my mind, I'm not going to say I respect it, but I get it because I'm a man myself and I have been young and I have shacked up with a woman that I didn't really like. And, you know, but as I get older, I look back like, man, a woman on this. I got a daughter, first of fucking all. So let me just clear that. I sympathize for females in certain situations. But I'm not going to empathize with them in a lot because I'm like, okay, I can't feel sorry for you over and over when God has showed you that niggas ain't shit. And if you continue to keep being good to a nothing ass nigga who ain't shit, you clearly see, man, this man ain't gonna work. He ain't gonna help me do nothing. You can't keep taking him back. So just move on from that, learn from that, and gain after that. Scarlett sit there when he disrespected her on camera. I said, wait a minute. This woman was helping your little dusty ass, nigga. So what if she ain't got to pay no rent? That's the hand she was dealt. Don't hate on. That's hating. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to say hate, nigga, that's hating. Him hating on her because she is gifted a place where her rent is cheap. She's a single mother. Somebody already abandoned her. Now you're sitting there disrespecting her after she tried to help you, help another man. One man abandoned her. She didn't give up on men and gave you a chance. And then you disrespected her. I'm not going to allow that to happen to that young lady. No, sir. Not on my watch. Mari Palmer, you all right with me, young lady? Do you have W33DG? I don't know what that means. Is T Classity never a plan? I don't think so. No, sir, we don't do that. We don't condone in that. But anyway, yeah, bruh. Scar, you a sad sight, G. Sad sight. And when you turn around and you put it all into perspective, I understand they gonna say, why am I worried about it? But I had seen a person, there was a lady over in Africa, in Burkina Faso, school teacher, was trying to raise money. She showed the class, was just trying, she didn't even ask for money. She was saying, could you send supplies, paper, pencils, and stuff like that? You know, so the kids can have, you know, school supplies. There's parents that can't afford it out there. And it's kids, when you got a whole classroom full of kids whose parents can't afford it, the whole class, she's just asking, can y'all send stuff? You know, she take her earnings, which is the lowest of the lowest of the lowest, and spend it all on her class. So she can take her earnings and, you know, pay her bills, because she barely getting, you know, and I'm watching people not send over there. And then you got a guy who can do shit. He ain't doing a goddamn thing. And now, bam, here you go. He get everything under the sun given to him. And he misuses that, talks crazy to them, spazzes out. And I'm like, damn, this woman on this internet could need help. She's asking for help, and she's not even asking for money. She's asking for supplies. That's how I know this is no, oh, okay, well, you can send what you want. You ain't got to give her the money and she buy what you be out there. I wouldn't have bought that, or I'll keep my money. Scar ain't doing shit, bruh. He old pocket the change, motherfucker. That man, they sent him some money to put some gas in his van. He took a picture of it. Instead of saying, thank you, y'all, this man gonna get up there and say, I know somebody cared about me, as if somebody owe you something. I know somebody cared about me out there a little bit. It's not much, but it's gonna help. Thanks. What the fuck, Scar? What kind of shit is that? He didn't have to send you shit. Y'all want to know how much he sent them? That at least he showed at the gas pump. He pumped $45, bro. That is more than enough for that. I know you got that big ass van, but they damn near filled your. They gave you half a tank to get you started. You're a trip, Scar. We know exactly who you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Give me 12K. I show them what it to do with it. Right, bruh. They gave that man a little, it was close to $13,000 because somebody said, Scar, what you do with the $13,000 and GoFundMe? He had people in his chat. If you notice, he don't have enough moderators to block the people getting on his ass. He blocked some. He gonna block some. People be in his chat telling him this. He be having 300 people in there. He got 5 or 6 moderators. They can't block everybody. But they blocked me because they blocked me over a year ago before he had all them. I was around the days when he didn't have that many subscribers. He had over 8 or 9,000 subscribers when I first seen Scar in the Woods. He blew up quick. I made a video about him, and in 2 or 3 weeks he had 30,000. I said, damn, that motherfucker right here shot up. It was an inspiration video. All kind of people started seeing him now. Scar, I think I helped bump you in that algorithm, nigga. Because the video I dropped got a lot of views on. That's why I started talking about his ass. Scar get views though, real shit. But he get a lot of nasty comments. He the type of YouTuber that over half his comments is people telling him he needs to do better. But he don't care as long as he get their view. And he got supporters that send him shit. I don't know why people send that young man a lot of stuff like that, bro. Scar, I don't understand that, bro. You be getting a lot of freaking traction over there, bro. Well, y'all, we done did 2 hours on this thing, bruh. We got 16 people in here. I need 3 likes to even that up with that, though, if that's all right with y'all. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying, brother? I mean, it is what it is, you know. Scar, hey, y'all gave him 13,000. Can I get 3 likes? I ain't even asked for no money. Because it ain't about that. I know how to go work and get my own money. I don't need YouTubers. I don't need good people watching YouTube to send me money. Y'all could be doing all kind of shit. Y'all could be with your money. You can be doing all kind of shit. Why would you send me your money? And then I talk bad about you and I go buy drugs. Oh, I sent that because I seen you in the woods. I'm just trying to help you. Yeah, well, help more. I need this now. Oh, okay, hold on 1 second. And then they send them. I'm like, damn, he over here. He doing them folks bad, bruh. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's mind blowing to watch these people. And I'm sitting, and this is what I'm doing. It's fun. It's funny to me. Y'all are some circus clowns. I'm not going to even front. Not the ones, not those over there doing it are circus clowns, bruh. Y'all are sitting up here allowing a young 25-year-old. Is he a narcissist? Is that a narcissist? Because I didn't know the definition of a narcissist. I just hear every time somebody, some kind of manipulative person, very manipulative, knows what he's doing. He's a mastermind to this big net. Dude, young and able as hell. Very well said, Savannah. Very well said, Savannah. That's real spill, bruh. Manifest Reality says, yes, the comments coming down because they found out the truth. They all over there on him now, bruh. But he got a few. You know what that does? It makes somebody feel sorry when they see everybody against somebody. And some people just do it because they feel sorry for them. So start and realize the more people down talk me, I'm just gonna get something from somebody. I got 50 people over here down talking me. Somebody gonna come in here and be all like, hey, that's not fair. They don't even know what the fuck going on. They just gonna send something. Okay, he needs this. Here. Hey, there you go. Now you got it. Now they shouldn't hate. Y'all leave him alone. And then once she or he sit back and see, oh wait, hold on now, I ain't got no more to send you. Once a person start realizing, wait a minute, hell, I could have used that for this. Let me see what the hell he doing with my money. Then they start peeping game. It took $10 for me to get to the little motherfucker. And I peeped game. I said, whoa. Well, really, I peeped game after they blocked me. Because after I sent them the 10, I wasn't just blocked yet. So I felt sorry for him still. Then when I realized what was going on, I spoke up. It only took me 3 days. Dollars I sent to him 3 days later, I was blocked. Because I peeped game them 3 days. Wait a minute, Scar. Hold up, bruh. And by day 3, I said, you know what? What you doing with the money these people sending? Block. And what's sad, he didn't block me. When did they block me? Like, don't worry about what he's doing with our money. What money he giving to y'all? Y'all up there moderating for him for free. He don't do no give backs or nothing. At least on my channel, I'm going to give back. Not every day, not every month. But sometime through the year, I done gave back. I done gave back more than what I done received. That's the sad part about it. Scar, you receive so much. Just give $20 a month away. Hey, I'm going to give somebody, lucky person, $20. And then people could actually feel sorry for you. Well, at least he does give a give back. You don't do shit, bro. That's why it showed me your heart is ugly. Appreciate them 14 people with them 14 likes. Yeah, the children use the funds, bruh. Facts, bruh. Oh, man, being and cussing and begging for money all at once. Well, okay. What Scar showed me, he couldn't handle a lot of money at one time. I knew it was something wrong. I said, okay, the man is young. I said that. That was back in February when the money was gone. And I said, damn, he blew that shit. Well, he young. Then I started noticing his keep up appearance. Okay, you want to have long hair, you keep that shit up. You want to be fly, tight. Remember, he be on that tight. Yeah, well, you got on dirty clothes for 8 days. A young man that don't even have the willpower to wash his clothes. I don't care if you got one outfit. Wash that motherfucker then. At least keep it clean. You got one piece of clothing to keep clean. One outfit, clothing, to keep clean. That's easy. Keep them clean. Wash them. You know what I'm saying? Use some of that water, some soap. You know, wash it. Nah, boy. So you ain't got the willpower as well as you're on drugs. Hardcore drugs. We call anything hardcore a drug hard enough to make you want it but not work for it. That's terrible. If you're a weed head, 9 times out of 10, you're going to work a little job so he can keep you a sack. That's the kind of drug that, hell, I work for this and sit back and smoke and stack my money. That's not a dick. That's what some people say they can't work. I said that Scar couldn't work without marijuana. But then his nose start itching. Every time you two give a check that time of the month, that boy nose get to itching. Because he didn't win all month. Because he going to snort it up in a day or two. Then he got to go the whole month without it. So every time he hit that bag, his nose get a little, because it ain't used to doing it every day. That's a lot. He do it a lot. He can get him a good $200 bag and then snort it up and then get back on live. Oh, guys, man, my nose is acting up again. My nose, my nose, my nose. Yeah, nigga. You got the, yeah, I know about you. Meant money. Yeah. And when I seen him doing that, money, I said, he don't even respect. And it's older. And see, this is my thing. It's older ladies who be talking shit about the people hating on them. I say, ma'am, so you're the type of lady that will allow this to date your daughter. This is the type of man who you would accept in your home and let him talk to you like this, not work, and you take care of everything. You'll tell a grown man, me, that work every day and take care of what he needs to take care of. I'm wrong for saying a man who's 25 who don't want to work that I'm wrong because I'm telling him to get up and go to work. And I start to just think y'all bitches is retarded. Because what woman in life would take up for that? And then I say these women fake because they're the ones that get on social media and bash the man for not wanting to work. Women power. But take up for a man, man, y'all women out of pocket, bruh. Females out of pocket, bruh. I'm sorry, bruh. And statistically, y'all put us all dog ass niggas in one bundle. So I ain't talking about all y'all females, but we gotta say it as a whole. Because if y'all can say niggas ain't shit, and me being a black man, I got to say, damn, I'm not shit. Well, I ain't asking y'all women for nothing. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing what he doing. Yeah, well, most of y'all do it, so all of y'all do it. Damn. Okay, well, now we got to say this on y'all. But I know all y'all not. Because I have a mother. I had a grandmother. Well, I had a mom, grandmother. I have a daughter. So I sympathize for y'all on this. That's not right, Scar, to use these people, bro. It's not right. We ain't gonna sit back and let you use these folks, bro. We can't sit back and do it, bro. Nope. Well, my tea is gone, so I gotta go. I'll holler at y'all though.